Hey folks, welcome to another training video. Today we'll be taking a look at the Request Help gadget, which is super useful if you're having a problem with OU Campus or need to reach out to an administrator at your school for any reason. Let's take a look and see how it works from the perspective of both the requester and the person who gets notified. So first off, I've logged in as a level 6 user here in my site. Say for example, on one of my pages, I'm in the edit view of the page, and I want to enter the editable region to make some changes to the page. However, it looks like my editable region button isn't showing up on the page, and that's a problem. I don't know what's going wrong, so I'm going to reach out to a web administrator at my school to ask for some help. I'm going to go and open up my Gadget sidebar in order to reveal the Request Help gadget. This gadget's available from the sidebar throughout the system. I don't have to be viewing a page for it to appear, but I can be viewing any screen in the system. So when I open up the gadget, I get to see the user or group of users to whom my message will be sent. I can't change this setting as a lower level user because it's been predetermined by an administrator. Basically, all I need to do is write in the message field what my issue is and what I need help with. In this case, I'll write out that I can't see the main content region button for this page, and I need to see it so I can make some changes. Once that's done, I will click Send, and then the message will be sent to the user or users who belong to the group. That wraps up all we can see from this perspective. Now I'm going to log out of this user account and log back in as a member of the All Administrators group so we can then see the results of my message. Okay, so now I'm logged in as a level 10 user in the system. If I'm a user that belongs to the recipient group, like I am here, I will get an inbox notification from the gadget, which we can see here in my inbox gadget on the dashboard. The gadget can also be configured to send a message to users' external email clients in addition to the inbox message. As we can see, the message contains much more than just the message I wrote a second ago as a level 6 user. The Request Help gadget is great because it automatically collects important data about the page you're on or the screen you're viewing in order to help administrators solve problems for their users. We can see that I have a link to the exact page I was viewing, so I can travel to the page to replicate the problem if need be. I also have data for the user who submitted the request, notably their user level, which is always important when troubleshooting issues with regards to access and permissions. Finally, we get some basic data about the operating system, browser used, and a timestamp of the issue. So let's travel to the page and solve this problem for my other user. They were reporting an issue with being able to view the editable region button on the page. As a level 10 admin, it's showing up for me so we can confirm it's not like the region has entirely disappeared. My first thought would be to check the access settings applied to the editable region within the source editor. When editing the source, it looks like the group attribute for this region has been changed to administrators only for some reason. I'll just change it back to everyone, and then I'll save my changes. With that fixed, I can go back to my inbox and reply to the request for help message to let my lower level user know what the issue was and that it was fixed. Alright, so now we've looked at one way in which you can use the Request Help gadget from start to finish. One last thing, as a level 10 administrator, I can go into the setup menu and modify who receives the messages sent through the gadget and also whether to send to external email accounts. From the Setup Gadget screen, I can click on the Request Help gadget and under Properties, toggle whether external emails are sent. I can also choose a group of users in the drop-down menu who will receive the Request Help messages. Now that we've covered these configuration options, let's recap what we've learned. The Request Help gadget is available from the Gadget sidebar wherever you are within the system. Use the gadget if you are encountering an error or problem in OU Campus that you'd like some assistance with. The gadget will email a group of users, or maybe a single user, with your message and some other important information about the screen you're viewing, your user level, and your browser. As an administrator, you can change who receives these requests for help and also choose whether these messages are sent to external emails. One final reminder, this gadget is meant for users to get in contact with web administrators at their institution. It doesn't send a message to any of us here at Omni Update. If you want to reach our awesome support team here at Omni Update, you can call us, email us, or log into our help desk online. I hope you learned something new about the Request Help gadget today, everybody. Thanks for watching.